NRL player Josh Addo-Carr is maintaining his innocence after a roadside drugs test allegedly came back positive for cocaine. The Canterbury-Bulldogs star today stood himself down ahead of the club's first finals appearance in 8 years this weekend.
A, he never went to a police station. B, he never got a citation or any notification of a positive test. And C, he got in his car and drove away, which I didn't think you're allowed to do.
So from one Bulldog to another, NRL journo Dean Bulldog Ritchie has been following the story closely. There's a lot that's weird about this, Bulldog. If Josh Addo-Carr is saying he's innocent, why has he stood himself down?
Yeah, it's a really good question. Look, Josh decided that to shield his teammates for this forthcoming finals game, as you mentioned, the first in 8 years, that to take away from the drama, from the spotlight, from the innuendo, that he would do what he thinks is the right thing and stand himself down. It's a big move because it's a huge game for the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs. Some confusion out there. Look, Josh Addo-Carr underwent his first test, which proved positive to cocaine, but he wasn't subjected to that second swab because of all things, the police got a call out at 10:54 to head out to Lidcombe as an emergency was unfolding in terms of a break and enter. So Josh was allowed to go home, essentially. That was why he went and reported to Phil Gould that the test was inconclusive.
So, Dean, as well as that confusion about the inconclusive second test, we're also hearing about an independent drug test that he's taken to clear his name.
Yeah, Josh Addo-Carr's manager, Mario Tartak, asked that he do a urine test on Monday, which Josh did and has been cleared of any negative result in that test. However, obviously some in the media are suggesting it was 3 days after the initial police involvement on Friday, and as we all know, that drugs can wash through your system quite quickly. So speaking with some people at the NRL, they're more than happy that Josh took the test, but I don't think they're going to put a lot of stock in that, given if there were any drugs in his system, they would have been washed out by then.
When can we expect an official result on this?
Yeah, it might take some time. It will be 8 to 10 weeks, as I understand it. So clearly that will be well and truly after the season is over. So it's going to be a long and concerning wait for Josh Addo-Carr and the NRL. The Bulldogs have to shield themselves from this, blot out that outside noise and focus on this massive game. It's the first time they've been there, as we said, in 8 years. So it's the biggest game the Bulldogs have played since 2016. They don't need this. The game doesn't need this, and certainly the final series doesn't need this. But look, it's here. We're going to have to cope with it, contend with it, and somehow the Bulldogs are going to have to try to blinker out the outside noise and get on with business.
No, long-suffering fans don't need this either, Bulldog. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.